Hi everyone, we're going to look at how to solve equations and inequalities with variables on both sides that involve some distributing with parentheses. So what we're going to do is we're going to get it into a variables on both sides situation by just taking the number outside of parentheses and just multiplying it in. We call that distributing. So for this -1 here, for the first one, we're just going to multiply that into the 7x, make that a -7x. -1 times 10 would be a -10. Bring down the left side because there's no parentheses there on the left side, so just bring it down. Now, I usually move the smaller of the x's to the other side, so this is -7x. I'm going to add over, and that will make a 2-step. From here, we just do our 2 steps, circle the variable, can't touch that. Move the constant, so -54 equals 9x. Divide by the coefficient, and we get our answer, -6. This works the same no matter what letter you use for an equation. So we're going to use d over here for our variable. We're going to multiply the 3 in first. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 4d is 12d. Again, I usually move the smaller of the variables, so 10d is smaller. So we do subtraction since it's positive. So we get 3 plus 2d equals 13. Do our 2 steps here. Circle the variable, can't touch this. Move the 3. 10 equals 2d, divide by 2, and we get d equals 5. If you want to check your answer here, like we check for any equation, just take the answer and plug it back in for the letter. So 5 will go back in for d, into all the locations of d. So you check the left side and the right side. So the left side and the right side. The left side would be 3 times 1 plus 4 times 5. The right side would be 13 plus 10 times 5. And our job would be to make sure that both sides are equal. So the left would be 3 times 1 plus 20, which is 3 times 21, which is 63. On the right side, it would be 13 plus 10 times 5, which is 50, which is also 63. These are equal, so our answer is correct. So 5 is the correct answer. That's how you check your work. Next one, very similar. Let's just distribute in. This would be -27z. This would be plus 3. Bring down the left side. Move the smaller variable. 27z, -27z is smaller, so I'm going to move that one. That gives us 18z. Bring down the 3. Bring down the -123. Okay, back to a 2-step. So we're going to add the 123 over. So we get 18z equals 126, and then we're just going to divide both sides by 18, and that will give us our answer for z. So we just take 126 divided by 18, and we get our answer, which is 7. Now these steps still apply if it's an inequality. Obviously equations have equal signs like we've had previously. The next ones are going to be inequalities, so we're going to have symbols that are not equal signs in between, but we're going to use the same steps. That 5 multiplier would be 10w plus 45. It's less than 2w plus 77. And then again, move the smaller variable. So 8w plus 45 is less than 77. And we're back to a 2-step. Minus 45. We get 32. Divide by 8, and you've got your answer. It's not an equal sign answer, it's a less than. We didn't flip the symbol here because we divided by a positive. If you divide by a negative number or multiply by a negative number, then you flip the symbol pointing the other direction. 2 more examples here. Let's just multiply in first. -8n plus 8. Keep this side the same. Move the smaller variable over. This will avoid having to divide by a negative later. So that'll be 17n minus 145. It's greater than 8. Back to a 2-step. Can't touch that. Let's move this. That gives us 153. So 17n divided by 17 on both sides. I'm going to go with 9. I think that's 9. Let's just double check. 153 divided by 17 is 9. Again, divided by a positive, so we don't flip the symbol. Keep it the same way I was pointing. One more example here. Let's multiply in, distribute in, negative 12c plus 12. Keep the symbol, keep the left side, move the smaller variable over. You can move either one, I just move the smaller one because it's easier. 9c minus 33 is less than or equal to 12. Two-step, add the 33 over to get rid of that constant. This is 45, this is 9c because that's gone. Divide by positive 9. Again, dividing by a positive does not flip the symbol. So we're done. There's the answer. That's how we solve equations and inequalities that involve distributing with variables on both